Hello and welcome back to the channel everyone. Hope you all are well and you're having a nice time. I am back with another video, and in this one I'll run you through the team selection for matchday 3. We obviously have, most of us have the unlimited transfers as we've used the wild card. So yeah, I'm going to be showing you what are my intents and how my team would look like in matchday 3. Meanwhile, if you have not subscribed to the channel already, please do that and help me reach 700 subs sooner. So without further ado, let's kick things off. So yeah, looking at the side here, so yeah, I would stick with Nopert and Rochet. I haven't done any changes in my keepers. And just, before I start, I would like to mention something here, that if you are intending to use the, unlimited transfers, you have the wildcard active, just know that you can only replace a player once. Like, you have the unlimited transfers, you can make unlimited changes, you can, take out your keepers, you can change every player, but only once. You can change every player only once, and that is some kind of rules or restrictions with this unlimited transfer thing. So yeah, like that, if you take out Nopert and you bring in, let's say, Courtois, so once you bring in Courtois, that's done. You cannot do or change that player again. Then you can use another transfer on Rochet, because it is unlimited transfers. You can take out Rochet, you can bring in, let's say you bring in Martinez, you bring in Emi Martinez, that is done, it is locked. Then you can do the further transfers, take out a defender and bring another one, it will be locked. And similar is the case with all the 15 players that are in your side. So yeah, that is a restriction that we currently have. So looking at the side here, I've got Nopert first. He plays against Qatar. I personally think that this would be a good game for Netherlands. I would personally recommend triple up if you can. If you have activated the wild card or you're using the 2 transfers, I would definitely recommend that. And I'm pretty satisfied with Nopert's performance so far, even though he didn't return me a clean sheet in matchday 2. But I think, yeah, it would be a good game and they would end up keeping a clean sheet. Rochet is now on the bench, but I would bring him in if Nopert ends up losing the clean sheet, but I'm hopeful that he won't. And yeah, I'd be pretty I'm pretty satisfied with Nopert now in the goal. Now we move on to the defenders. Let me bring that out. Yeah, so the defenders are these are the 5 defenders that I currently have. I'd start with Robinson. Now this is a good fixture versus Iran. We obviously saw how Iran, they outdone Wales, and they put up a good performance, a good show. But I still think that USA are a better side than Wales, and I'm expecting they might defeat Iran with ease, and they would return me a clean sheet or attacking returns from a wing back, from their defender, from a 4.5 million defender. That is what I personally want from this game. But yeah, the clean sheet would be a bonus if he returns. If he does not, I've got players on the bench. I've got Dumfries against Qatar. The same reasons why I picked up Nopert. I'm expecting a clean sheet in this game. Qatar are not a good attacking side, so yeah, any of those attacking returns would be a bonus if he provides. We definitely brought him in for the attacking returns, but he hasn't been up to the mark. But I'm satisfied with the 6 points he has been returning. Shaw in for the attacking returns, if not at least a clean sheet versus Wales, who are not a good attacking side. They lack the attacking rhythm. They rely too much on Gareth Bale. So yeah, that has been the problem. That has been the problem so far for them in the tournament, and I personally think, yeah, they might not be able to qualify for the next round. Wales are under a big threat. Now we look at the other 2 defenders. Hernandez, who might be a rotational risk, but if he starts, he might be a good one. He can return me the clean sheet versus Tunisia. If not the clean sheet, which is obviously almost like 90% a probability of a clean sheet versus Tunisia, who are not a good attacking side, but the attacking returns, he's got the capability to provide me the attacking returns. Similar is the case with Sosa, the attacking returns, and I think that Croatia might outdo Belgium there, because Belgium is really struggling. They just lost to Morocco 2-0, and yeah, that is something. Belgium is missing their main form, their rhythm. Lukaku obviously played today, but he was not as good as he used to be. So yeah, Belgium are struggling to score goals. So and on the other hand, Croatia are a good defensive side. So that is why I picked up Sosa. If there are a risk of him not starting, obviously there is Guardiola at you can chip in 0.5 more and pick up Guardiola, who is at 4 million. So these are the 5 defenders I currently have in my side. Now we move on to the midfielders. The five midfielders for my side, I'd start with Gundogan first. Gundogan against Costa Rica, who might return me those attacking points. Now we all know that Germany is safe now. They would definitely qualify for the next round. We'd still have to see how they play against Spain. They still have a fixture, like there are more than 2 hours in that. So they have this fixture versus Spain today. We'll see how they look like. So yeah, I've picked up Gundogan. I've already made the Gundogan transfer, and if I have to take him out, I would have to use my free transfer that I currently have as 2 transfers. So if I had to take him out, I will use that 1 transfer and save 1. Don't know if it be I think there is no use to use that 2 transfers. I think there will be unlimited transfers after this, as far as I remember. But yeah, Gundogan in against Costa Rica would be my choice. I think he has a tendency to provide attacking returns, and that is the reason why I picked him up. Di Maria stays in for the the good display he put up in the later half of the second half, in the later part of that second half. So yeah, he got an assist. I mean, overall he looked improved, but still I think Argentina's attacking rhythm is missing. They would have to do much better than they did versus Mexico against Poland if they want to qualify as a top side of the group. And I think Di Maria would be a good asset versus Poland, who are not a good defensive side. They are balanced, but they are not very good like Mexico. And I think their main part was Szczesny, who made a couple of good saves and also saved that penalty versus Saudi Arabia. So yeah, Di Maria would be a good asset in this fixture. Then I've got Saka, who has been disappointing since I picked him up, but again he plays a defensively weaker Wales, and I think if he starts, he might provide me those attacking returns that I wanted from him in match day 2. Now McKennie comes in to face Iran. So all the same reasons why I've picked up Robinson. I think USA are a better side. They showed a good display versus England, and I think McKennie got a couple of chances. He wasn't clinical enough, but I think against Iran he might get some more chances, and he might end up netting the ball in a couple times if he can, or at least one of those attacking returns, either assist or a goal against a weaker defense, disbalanced Iran, against weaker side, a weaker defense, and not very balanced side Iran is. So yeah, that might be the case with McKennie. The reason to pick him is that. Now Asensio stays in. I have brought Asensio in this fixture, and the reason is that I personally think that he might start up again. And Spain was pretty good versus Costa Rica. They put up a good display in that game. They looked like a good side, and Asensio has been in a good form. He was playing very well for Real Madrid too, and now he has been putting up some good display for Spain too. He got a goal, and that is the reason why I picked him up. We'll see how he does against Germany, but I would still keep him against Japan, who weren't top notch against against Costa Rica today, and they lost 1-0. So Japan is pretty much out of the tournament until and unless they defeat Spain, which is highly unlikely so far, but we don't know. Anything might go through because this has been a weird World Cup with a lot of upsets in it. So this is why I've picked up Asensio so far on my side. Now we look at the 3 forwards. So before I talk about the forwards, I did a big blunder in this one. I wanted to try out something different for a good, I'm just playing it for the fun, and I wanted to try out something, and I actually took out Messi, and I brought in Mitrovic, and Messi ended up scoring and assisting. I thought that Argentina would draw the game 0-0. I saw them in the previous game against Saudi Arabia, and I thought they lacked that rhythm they had in the Copa America. But I mean, obviously I know I was kidding. I was kidding. It was obviously Messi. He's a great player, and he came when they needed. He brought Argentina back to life, and he was among the attacking returns, and I missed out on that. But I have Mitrovic, and we'll see how he does in the fixture he has. Hopefully he might do more well than Messi, and I might get those points back. But I did captain Mbappe. He got me 26 points. I'll definitely do the points review after this match day on my Twitter handle, so you can check it out there. But now looking at the forwards, I've gone for Gakpo, who has been among the attacking returns, and I think he's a better option than Bergwijn in Memphis. Picking up Bergwijn in the midfield, who has been awful so far, would actually take up that midfield space. You can punt on someone else in the midfield. That would be my opinion, because I'm not pretty sure with Gakpo, with Bergwijn's performances, and obviously Memphis is struggling with injuries. He isn't fully fit yet, so that is why I picked up Gakpo, who has been among the attacking returns twice in this season. Mbappe obviously among the top scorers. He's got 4 goals. He doesn't look like he'll stop any time, and the reason why I've picked him up, because he's an essential. Like Salah, he was an essential in FPL for a while. Mbappe is an essential here, and that is why I've picked him up. He's also an essential in the UCL fantasy because he's Kylian Mbappe. he faces a he has a good game. He faces a defensively weaker side, Tunisia, and I think he might feature for almost 70 minutes. So that is what my expectations are, because we might see rotations as France is already qualified. But yeah, he's in for that golden boot. He might be running for the Ballon d'Or too, because he's the top scorer in, I guess, Liga 2, and they'll probably win that too. They've got a chance for the Champions League, and they now have the chance for the World Cup too. Looking at their attack, you might double up on their attack doing this fixture, like Oliver Giroud and Mbappe could be a good one, or Griezmann or Mbappe could be a good one in this one. Then I've got Messi on the bench. I would definitely put him in once they have the fixture, and Messi, I wouldn't want to miss out on his attacking returns. Obviously, this is a must-win game for them, and yeah, I think that Messi would again be their main man. Obviously, he's their main talisman. Lautaro Martinez has been awful. I would suggest they should play Alvarez more, who looked pretty threatening for the time he was on the pitch. Obviously, he came on the bench, but he was pretty alright, and he was better than Lautaro Martinez, who did nothing on the pitch. And yeah, Messi might link up well with Alvarez, who's a good player. He runs, he got the pace to make those in behind runs and finish the game too, with his scoring ability. So yeah, Messi would be an essential for me, and that is the reason why I've picked him up. Now, the captaincy armband is one dilemma. I would obviously give that to Mbappe. Mbappe saved my game week because I had it on Gareth Bale first. He blanked, and then I gave it to Mbappe, and I wasn't sure that he might be among the goals, but he did score 2 goals, and that is why I'm pretty satisfied with Mbappe. Now I would give that to him, but obviously there are other options if I might want to look at. Messi and Mbappe are the most safest ones. Gakpo's a big differential and a punt, and then there's obviously Saka, who's a big differential and a punt. So yeah, this is how I would utilize my unlimited transfers before the last game kicks off. This is currently what I'm looking at. Now McKennie and Hernandez might be some of those players who I might take out if I get other news or look at other options. If I find someone potential options like Hernandez, if I hear about he's not playing, I might take him out. But so far I'm pretty satisfied with this side, a 3-5-2 currently, and players on the bench to play. So yeah, this is what I'm currently looking at for my side. And obviously we still have the 2 transfers in bank, and we can use that if we make any blunders in the unlimited transfers. But yeah, telling you again, once you take out a player, let's say you transfer out Mbappe and you bring in Giroud, that will be locked. Then obviously these are unlimited transfers. You can change every player, but you can change every player only once. Once they are in your side, they are locked in. You won't be able to make changes using those unlimited transfers. Obviously you can then use the 2 transfers that are available for match day 3. But once you make you haven't planned and you intend to use the unlimited transfer without knowing that the players would be locked, you would be in trouble with the budget and stuff. So yeah, that would be my advice, to look at plan things before confirming anything. Obviously these changes for my side are not locked in. I would definitely post the final team on the Twitter handle and on my YouTube channel too. So this is currently what I'm looking at. Let me know what are your plans and how are your teams looking, and what ranks you got after the match day 2. Obviously you would be looking at the match day 3 team. So let me know what are the popular transfers you are looking at, and what are the hot players that you currently have in mind and want to bring in. So yeah, please do subscribe to the channel. This is currently it from my side. Thank you all for watching.